Hello everyone. Just for purpose of this video shooting, I'm gonna lower my mask. Okay. Yes, we are in middle of this C19 situation still continues. Actual date is April 24th. You know what? I mean that if we don't have C19 going on, I mean this would have been really day to celebrate. Look around. I mean we have 90 plus degree, guys, in the middle of Orange County, California. But you know this is C19. Change everything, but you know we are very grateful so far. Construction, especially when you're outside, is not closed yet, so I don't know how we're gonna be fortunate, but whoever watching video, you know, I know you are going through a very, very difficult time, but hang in there. But anyway, you know, yeah, my joy is reduced so much, but anyway, still I'm very, very happy to come back and see the finished product. Actually 98% finished, because you can see we got the plastic covers, because it was the one of the late decision. Actually client need to seal the new stone decorated walls of the front of house. So therefore that we need to apply sealer, so still plastic on. But other than that, some of those things. So Paul, come here, let's take a look. Actually, bear in mind, because I already did the initial walkthrough with the client and Jason, okay? But can you focus on top of the light over there, okay? There's a line between the trim and stucco color. Line is not straight. If you can see that, top of the light. Yeah. You got it? Okay, good. So, you know, Jason already knew that is the problem, so he's gonna address it, okay? And here, also right there, there's some black dots on top of this tower right here, okay? That is actually from the letters, you know, when they put it up, so they got better cleaning. Anyway, let's continue this way. Actually, here, even at the very final stage, we're not happy with how surface finished, so we're gonna do touch up on the trims over there. But if you can see top of the line looks much crispy, and then you know, you gotta have really clear lines even on the outside. Right now, actually they removed the most of plastic, but you know, if you see previous video, we had actually there's evidence of the tape. Okay, they have to remove those tapes when they're done. Okay, and actually those dots, not spilled paint. That is the actually bird's poop right there, okay? But we're gonna do clean up, do the touch up. I don't want my clients see that on a brand new paint job, okay? Here is a plaster type, and we did a very small area, but you know what? This is one of the most tricky part, surface of exterior painting, okay? Sometimes you have very hard time bring the colors or color coverage issue, or sometimes you got a texture problem, but they cannot find, okay? Yeah, continue focus on top of it, okay? This downspout is custom downspout, which is like 100% copper. Anyway, copper, like when you deal with the very thin sheet metal type of thing, you don't want to disturb it, because if once it's out of shape, really hard to bring it back to the, you know, original formality. So here you have to work at that end. You know, here, especially when you spray it, you know, you got to be extra careful, extra effort to make sure you have proper coverage, because in between a pipe and a stucco, you are creating a kind of air, air, what is it? Wave thing, shock thing. Anyway, there's kind of air pocket thing, okay? So really hard to put it in. So there's a lot of evidence of overspray on this that cover means that there's a same amount of paint went in this gap. Okay, just right now you look dark because of light planes with you. Okay, so let's go up. This one, I don't know. If you coming in, maybe because different angle, because naturally you don't appreciate the new paint job of this garage, because this garage door has been painted. When you come here, it's just color, but when you come from the side, you can see how evenly it's been done, because you got all the lines and texture live. And yeah, I mean that I really like that coverage is very even. This one's just small one, but let's take a look at the last garage door. Okay, this is huge space. Okay, and trust me, even with the sprayer, here maybe you can, where the reflecting goes, whenever you see how the reflect and lines goes, that is really evenly spray the paint job. And a lot of times automobile painters, they very steady, they even, but this is really good. I mean, the cabinet, you got to do the same way, but you don't really see. Actually, yeah, this very, very exceptional job for the garage door. Okay, yeah, if you do cabinets, you got to do a little more. And here, okay, I already told them, so I discovered this, so they need to come back to do a little more touch up, because I wasn't happy with how they prep it. Okay, and here, okay, they did, because before there was a sculpt mark because somebody kicked or scratched or something. They just touched that up. Okay, once again, look at the lines. Line look really crispy. See, that's what I expected, because those plastic covers in front of house really ruining my video, because it should have been just beautiful like this, but front the plastics just doesn't give you, I mean, it doesn't make you appreciate how beauty this house really is. And yeah, I mean, there are a lot of I mean, that happy times. I mean, most every time when job is finished, clients happy, we are happy. But, for as the painter, I personally, even myself, come across and have an opportunity to work something like this. It's just amazing. Look at this house. House itself is amazing, So, but, one funny thing is, biggest obstacle of this project was size. So size make this house different, and design and everything else. But besides that, trust me, some of my other outside projects, this is compare as easy, because stucco, you don't really need much prep. So there's like pro and con. Size really makes it difficult, and height. Here, Paul, can you shoot up there? Think about it. If you gotta do something up top of this little kind of circular, tower going on here in the midsection, see, what can you do? Think about it. So you gotta put a ladder, get up there. You know what? You can pay me $1 million. I can never get up there. But anyway, it takes a lot of courage and also skill, because I know we are very, very fortunate, grateful. Be careful, Paul. Working this time of I don't know. I mean, this time period. C19 time, but we are grateful. But at the same time, we should be grateful to those skilled people as craftsmanship and their service. So anyway, so here, this is the other side of it. And when you look at it, I mean, we got the copper pipes, coming down, and trims. And, what do you see? Nothing but lines, As I always mention it, you got to have good lines, even on the exterior, okay? Here we go, okay? Sear part, they worked on it, but they scratched it. So we need to come back to the work. Okay, right here. But actually, Jason already knew about this, so Wow. I don't know if you can get that. There's like old sprinkler and there's light covers, and like those are old. So I don't know. You know, I give a consultation to the client. You know, if you get a new covers, I will replace it, but that's still there. I need to talk to Mike about that. Okay. We made a full circle, and you guys probably realize, wait a minute, he never stopped by doors, windows. You know what? You are right, because this project, we're not involved with that. We are just doing basically stucco part. So we are pretty much it, but you know what? Let's take a look at this swimming pool. You know, I don't know. Can you come? Yeah, I know this is a nightmare for editing, but hello, gentlemen. Okay. Normally, actually, they have to wear the mask, but they're eating. So, you know what? You cannot have mask eating. Here, okay, I want you to take a look. This swimming pool looks like it's just a natural river or the ocean. Yeah, you know what? When you work hard and successful, you can have something like this. So anyway, I'm pretty much done with the inspection. You know, last time I checked, Mike's around here. Mike is owner of this awesome place. So let me see if he's around. And this is Mike. He owns this beautiful property. You know what? Jason told me he's gonna be done 1 o'clock, but he's not. Yeah. Okay, so understood. And anyway, I walked around. Yeah. There's few spots. Yeah. Okay, I saw, and I already did the previous walkthrough. You know, we did with Jason. So we know at this point what has to be done. So, you know, after that, job will be complete. However, there's so many things. First of all, Mike, how are you handling this C19 era?
We're handling it. It's difficult. That's the best description I can come up with right now. It's very difficult.
Okay. You know, we're not anything. So I'm a painter. So I'm gonna come back to reality. I mean, that's a reality too. But we've been out here for more than 2 weeks.
Yes.
Right? And then window has been blocked most of the time.
Yes.
And unfortunately, you have to be inside of it most of the time.
Yeah. Jason did take down some plastic for us to let us get a view of the outside.
So what would you advise to let's say future customer who thinking about painting outside? What would be your advice? What do you want them? Especially time like this. I mean, they cannot go anywhere.
Yeah, it's a good time to get. It's actually a good time to get things done outside because everybody has their own space and can work, and it's important to keep people like you working.
Absolutely.
Anyways, I think it's a good time for people to spend a little money and do some work on their house if they're still working. So.
Wow! I didn't expect that actually, but you know what? We are so grateful over your kind statement, and I think that will be appreciated by everybody working this time because we know how fortunate we should be grateful.
We're very fortunate. I'm still working. You're still working. So we're very fortunate.
Mike, normally final day of work, they're usually happy unless you deal with a really like sub-level painter or crew, or they may constantly make a mistake because house look good. But I want to focus negative side. Okay.
Negative side.
Yeah. So if you are very very harsh critic, okay, what are the things you think guys could improve or make you as client something uncomfortable can make you feel better?
To be honest with you, Jason's very easy to work with. I've been doing the punch list kind of with him as he's been working, so I don't really have any complaints. Your guys are very easy to work with. They clean up. They do the things that I've asked them to do. So I don't really have much criticism.
Mike, very very appreciate those very kind comments, and it was it was really fun.
Yeah.
And you know what?
And you know why? It's probably pretty good. Is I think you're the harsher critic than I am. So when you come out, you guys you're noticing things that I don't even necessarily notice. So that's why your guys do a good job. Is because you ask a lot of them and they
you know, I always say this. I mean that I'm a professional. You know, make you happy. You're amateur. You're gonna miss so many things, but you have friends and relatives. You know, whoever come out, they have the same knowledge as I am, and they're gonna acknowledge it.
Sure.
So I mean, why not? Anyway, it is always appreciated. But some of the things that you say earlier, I mean, that really touched my heart. And then I don't know how long this gonna go on, but yeah. All the client like you, I don't know, my word cannot describe it. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We're done. Okay. Thank you, Mike.
All right, thank you.
Okay.